Hi Jasmine, this is for you. It's a Vinyasa Flow. So let's see whether it burns us our calories or not. Alright, so sit up tall. Let's take 3 deep breaths first. Roll the shoulders back. And inhale. Tummies rising out. Exhale. Pull the belly button towards the back of your spine. Second round, inhale and exhale. Third round, inhale and exhale. Loosen up your shoulders, roll them a little bit and roll them forward. Lift up both hands towards the ceiling, stretch. Interlace the fingers and stretch tall. Open up the palms and exhale down to the side. Second round, inhale. Lift up and exhale down to the side. One more round, inhale, lift up. Open up the palms and exhale down to the side. Let's begin with all fours. So coming into all fours, you take your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. Lean forward and rotate yourself in a clockwise direction. 2, 3. Change direction. 3, 2, and 1. Turn your right hand in and lean back gently. Come back forward and place the palm down on the mat. Take your left palm in, lean back gently, and place the left palm down on the mat. Third finger, right hand is at 3 o'clock, left hand is at 9 o'clock. Lean back. Now, third finger points at 6 o'clock and left third finger is at 6 o'clock. Lean back as well. Stretch your wrists. And come back to your cat-cow breathing. Inhale, lift up the chin and the chest, drop the tailbone. Exhale, pull up the middle back. Cat pose. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. One more round. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Tuck in your toes. Come into your first downward dog. Can you see my downward dog? Yes. Okay. So take the head in between the shoulder blades. Stretch it out. You can sway left and right if you want. And you can bend your knees so that you rest the opposite heel on the mat. Getting ready to come forward. And we stand up tall. We're going to go for our first few sun salutations. So 6 of them at one go. Inhale, back again. Exhale, forward fold, keep your back flat. Hands outside your baby toe. Step the right leg back, shine the chest up. Left leg goes back. Bend the elbows, lean forward. Bend the elbows, bring the chin and the chest down. Tuck the toes. Inhale, come up. Untuck your toes. Exhale, downward dog. Take the head in between the shoulder blades. Step the right leg up. Look forward in between the palms. Lunge the right foot in between the palms. Shine the chest up. Left foot comes forward. Inhale. Backward bend. And exhale. Forward fold all the way down. Hands outside baby toe. Step the right leg back. Step the left leg back. Lean forward. Lower the elbows. It's a push-up position. Inhale, come up. Toenails resting on the mat. Tuck in your toes. And now downward dog. Inhale, right leg comes up. Look forward in between the palms. Lunge the right foot forward. Shine the chest up. Left foot comes forward. Inhale, backward bend. Exhale, forward fold. All the way down. Hands outside, baby toe. Right leg goes back. Left leg goes back. Coming to a push-up position. Bend the elbows. Lower the chin and the chest all the way down. Release the toes. Toenails touching. Inhale, come up. Your thighs are lifted off the mat. Roll the shoulders. Toenails are on the mat. Now tuck in the toes. Come into downward dog. Inhale, take the right leg up. Look forward in between the palms. Lunge the right foot forward. Shine the chest up. Left foot comes forward. Inhale, backward bend. Exhale, forward fold. Hands outside, baby toe. Step the right leg back. Left leg back. Plank pose. Hold the plank. And lower the chin and the chest all the way down. Release the toes. Inhale, come up. Tuck in your toes. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg comes up. Look forward in between the palms. Lunge the right foot forward. Shine the chest up. Left foot comes forward. Inhale, backward bend. Exhale, forward fold. All the way down. Step the right leg back. Left leg back. Plank pose. Bend the elbows. Release the toes. Inhale, come up. Tuck in the toes. Exhale, downward dog. Take the right leg up. Look forward in between the palms. Lunge the right foot forward. Shine the chest up. Left foot comes forward. Folding. Inhale, backward bend. Exhale, forward fold. Hands outside your baby toe. Step the right leg back. Left leg back. Plank pose. Lower knees, chest, and chin. Not knees, sorry. Release the toes. Come up, up dog. Tuck in your toes. Exhale, downward dog. Take the right leg up. Look forward in between the palms. Lunge the right foot forward. Left foot comes forward. Inhale, backward bend. And exhale, hands to the heart center. One palm tree stretch first. So standing tall. Feet slightly apart underneath your hips. Roll the shoulders back, tuck in your belly. Inhale, lift up your hands towards the ceiling. Lengthen. Tuck in your tailbone. Squeeze the belly button to the back of your spine. Look up. Exhale down. Forward fold. And we go back. Okay, so step your right leg back. Step your left leg back. Come into a downward dog. Right leg goes up. Lunge the right foot forward in between the palms. Left foot comes forward. Backward bend. Exhale, forward fold. One more time. Right leg goes back. Left leg goes back. Downward dog. Right leg comes up. Look forward in between the palms. Shine the chest up. Left leg comes up. Inhale, backward bend. And forward fold all the way down. Take the right leg back, ground the right foot, come up into warrior 2. Lean forward, turn the palm upwards, and go for the reverse warrior. Shine your chest up towards the ceiling. Inhale, come back to warrior 2. In warrior 2, your back foot is in an L shape, the sole is rounded. Can't view your hands down. Step the left foot back, come into the downward dog. Inhale, right leg goes up, look forward in between the palms, lunge the right foot forward. Ground the back foot, come up into warrior 2. Warrior 2, front knee is 90 degrees, back foot is firmly grounded in an L shape. Lean forward, reverse the palm, reverse warrior. Shine the chest up. Breathe. Inhale, come back to warrior 2. And cut the hands down to the ground. Turn onto your left. Turn onto your right toes. Toes are in high lunge mode. Tuck in your toes and step forward. Inhale, backward bend. Exhale, forward foot. Hands outside your baby toe. Step the right leg back. This time round, ground the right foot at 45 degrees. 45 degrees. Okay? Inhale, pull up the upper body. The front leg is bent at 90 degrees. Warrior 1. Breathe. Warrior 1, your front knee is 90 degrees, your back foot is straight, your back leg is straight. You're looking up between the palms of your head. Breathing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, for your back foot, come up onto your tippy toe. Lean forward. Body weight transferring over to the front foot. The front knee is still bent. Inhale, lift up the back leg straight, parallel to the ground, and rotate the hip so that it's flat and not twisted. So turn the big toe downwards. Breathing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your hands down to the ground, step back, and come into downward dog. Inhale, take the right foot up, look forward in between the palms, lunge the right foot forward. Front knee is bent, back foot down at 45 degrees. Inhale, lift up your biceps by the ear, making a prayer. Front knee is at 90 degrees, back leg is completely straight, back foot is grounded at 45 degrees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now turn the back foot so that you come up onto your toes for the back. Lean forward. Front knee is still bent. Transfer the weight to the front foot and come into warrior 3. Straightening out the back parallel to the ground. Hips parallel to the ground. Remember to internally rotate your back foot down. Breathing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the hands down to the mat and the foot down to the ground. Step your left foot forward, fold in. Inhale and come up. Stretch up tall. On the exhalation, bend the knees and sit down in your chair. So lead with your hips sticking out first. Bring the belly to touch the thighs. Look down. Can you see your toes? If you can see your toes, that's a good sign. If you can't see your toes and you're bending forwards like this, push your knees and your shins back. Check. Okay? Otherwise, that's how you injure your knees. Now, bicep by the ear. Peel off the belly from the thigh and sit a little lower. Chair pose. Take your hands at the heart center. Breathing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here. Twist to your right. So lock the elbow outside the knee and press down with your top hand so that your prayer is parallel to the ground. With each exhalation, twist open your chest a little more. Inhale, exhale. Make sure the knees are still aligned with each other. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Return the prayer to center. Take one breath here and twist to the opposite side. Once again, your prayer is parallel to the ground. Make sure your knees are aligned. Top hand presses down to shine open the chest. So breathe once, exhale, shine open the chest. Breathing, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And return back to center. Place both hands down on the ground. Lift up your hips and straighten your legs. Hold catch of your big toe with your peace fingers. There we go. Inhale. Half lift flat back first. See how flat my back is? Exhale, fall down. Open up the elbows. Inhale, exhale. Fold a little more. Breathing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the arms. Inhale, backward bend. Exhale, forward fold. Hands outside baby toe. Right leg goes back. And we're going to come into a lateral angle pose. So ground the back foot 90 degrees. 90 degrees, okay? Come up into warrior 2. So the hips are squared to the side, behind there. Okay, there we go. Warrior 2. This is the front hand. Place it on the knee. Sweep up the other palm, bicep by the ear, and shine the chest up. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to warrior 2. Let's go for archer's pose. So hold your bow and your remaining hand pulls the arrow back. Bring your fist, pulling the arrow all the way behind your armpit. Breathe here, tighten up the glutes, fire up the legs. Weight is equally distributed between the front and back. Inhale here, exhale. Angle your arrow up. Breathing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to warrior 2. Tuck the hands down to the ground. Take your left foot back. Let's go for a vinyasa. Lower the chin and the chest down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, downward dog. Take the right leg up. Look forward in between the palms. Lunge the right foot forward. We're going to come into warrior 2. So ground the back foot 90 degrees. L shape. Warrior 2 is a loser warrior. So your feet are in L shape. Hips are squared over there. And breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the forearm on the knee. Sweep up the opposite arm and shine the chest up. Breathing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to warrior 2. Archer's pose. Hold your bow here and stretch the arrow with resistance. So feel as if you're pulling it through honey, and bring the forearm behind the armpit. Aim, inhale, exhale, tilt. Breathing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to warrior 2 and cartwheel your hands down to the ground. Come up onto your tippy toes for the back foot. Take the right leg back, come into downward dog, plank pose, and one chaturanga. Inhale, come up, tuck in your toes, exhale, downward dog. Right leg comes up, look forward in between the palms, lunge the right foot forward, shine the chest up. Left foot comes forward, inhale, backward bend. Exhale, hands all the way down. One more time, step the right leg back. Ground the right foot and walk your hands towards the center of your feet. Yes, like this. Can't see me, right? Okay, so basically if I turn, yeah, like this. So your feet are wide apart and your heel and toe are in alignment. Okay, so they press the outside part of your feet onto the ground. Alright, so hands, first walk them towards the center in line with your feet. Turn them to face the back and walk some more. All the time, lifting your hips up and pushing your knees back. So your legs are completely straight. Forehead and the top of the head can go down to the ground. 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now inhale, come back up. Walk your hands towards your left foot. Okay, so this is actually my left foot. I should be doing mirror image, but I've totally forgotten. Okay, so walk it to the left and you can't see anyway. Okay, so like this. You walk in your hands to your left foot. Hold catch of your ankle. Take your hand behind your calf and pull. You should feel the stretch on the opposite side. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, walk your hands back. Let's go for the opposite leg. So you stay still. I'm just moving so that you can see me. Opposite leg, hold catch of your ankle, right? And take the hand behind the calf and pull. So you feel the stretch here and here. Breathing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk your hands back to the center. Okay, come into your downward dog position. Inhale, take the right leg up, look forward in between the palms. Step the right foot forward, left foot forward. Fold yourself. Inhale, backward bend. Exhale, forward fold. Let's go for another flow. Take the right leg back, left leg back. Lower the chin and the chest all the way down. Release the toes. Come up into up dog. Tuck in your toes. Come into downward dog. Walk the dog. Take the right leg up. Look forward in between the palms. Lunge the right foot forward. Shine the chest up. Left foot comes forward. Inhale. Backward bend. Exhale. Forward fold. Okay, just listen to my instructions. Okay, I'm going to try and turn myself to face you. Step your right leg back. Now I'm stepping my left leg. I'm trying to go for mirror image. Okay, so step your right leg back. Ground the right foot. And come into your wide-legged forward fold. Okay, gotta shift myself. Okay, wide-legged forward fold. Just like just now. Remember we did our hands inside? Okay, this time round, hold catch of your big toes with your peace fingers. Inhale here, exhale, pull the top of the head closer to the ground by pulling away your elbows. Breathe here. The top of the head is not actually touching the ground. Breathing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come up into a half lift, flat back. Walk your hands back in. Okay? Alright. Let's go for Skandasana. So sit your hips back, bend your left knee. Man, my directions are all wrong. And tilt up your toes on the opposite side. Take your hands into prayer shape. Push away the front knee. Cannot see, right? Okay. Like that. Push it away. Okay, and tilt your prayer at an angle. Look up at the ceiling. Breathe in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's transfer to the other side without touching the ground with our hands. Okay, so lift up using your leg and bend the opposite and lift up the opposite toes. This time round, you're pushing away the opposite. Got to shift again. You're pushing away this knee. Okay, there we go. And shining the toes up. Look up at the ceiling. Breathing. This way, sorry. 5, this is terrible. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now coming back, scooch in your other leg and squat in Malasana. There we go. So in Malasana, your heels are in, your toes are pointed out, you're using your elbows to push back and lift up your chest. Breathe here. 5, 4, keep lifting up the chest. 3, 2, and 1. Lower your hips down to the ground and sit down. Yay! You can sit down. Alright. Now I'm going to use mirror image. Left leg, bend your left. Okay, now the foot is close to but not touching the right knee. Okay, the right foot is like this, okay? Toes are pointed up for the right foot. You inhale, interlace your fingers outside your shins, pull the chest up first. Breathe. Left hand comes forward, internally rotate the hands and wrap it around so you place the back of your hand on your hip. Alright? Now, right hand, internally rotate and hold catch of your left from behind. So you're binding like this. There we go. Alright, so when you're here, look towards your right shoulder. Inhale and twist. Look towards your right shoulder. Keep flexing the right toes. Breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look forwards. Release your hands. Release your left leg. Now let's go for the right. So this is the right leg. Bend your right knee. Place the foot close to but not touching your left. Don't forget to flex the left toes up. Interlace your fingers at your shins, pull the body up. Okay, now right hand. Lift up, lean forwards on the inside of your leg. Internally rotate the hands and place the back of your hand on the thigh. Take your left hand and hold catch behind. Breathe. Look past your left shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look forwards. Release the hands. Bounce and shake your legs. Let's go for a twist. Okay, so let me try and angle myself here. Alright, so this is my right leg again, right? Right leg. Okay, my left toes are flexing up. Alright, now this time round, left hand goes up, right hand goes behind on the mat. Okay, so left hand up. Inhale here, lean forward, bring the elbow past the knee. This is different from just now. Just now we did same side hand, same side leg. Now we're crossing. Okay, now this time round, let's go for a bind. Take your hands on the inside. So use your other hand and press it on the inside if you can. Alright. Right hand, twist to the back and find the fingers to bind. See? It's bound here. Alright, and twist to the back. You inhale first, exhale, twist. Breathing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look forwards, release the hands, release the leg. Change sides. Left leg goes up. Okay. Inhale, lift up the right. Twist over to the left. Okay. And internally rotate your hand to go inside the tunnel. There you go. Left hand, internally rotate, bring it behind to bind. Let's see if you can see me binding. Aha! There we go. Inhale here, exhale, twist. Breathing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the hands, release the legs. Bounce and shake your legs. Yay! Let's go down onto our prone position. I hope you can get this shot. Okay, so in prone position, like this, you can see my feet, right? Okay, let's go for a bow pose. So a bow pose is where you bend both your knees, place your chin down onto the mat, left hand hold catch of left ankle, right hand hold catch of right ankle. Open up slightly, gently apart. Inhale here. Push your thighs away, lift up the chest using your legs. So your arms are completely straight and your ankles are trying to run away from your glutes. Breathe here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale down. Release the feet and come up. Let's go for a Sphinx pose. So in Sphinx pose, your elbows are directly underneath your shoulders at 90 degrees and your forearms are parallel to the sides of your mat. Shine the spotlight up, lifting up your chin and the chest. It's a comfortable pose. Breathing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the body down and rest in Makarasana. Makarasana, the front part of your body, is actually doing this. Okay, and the insides of your feet are like that on the ground. That's Makarasana. Okay, so let's do that now. Makarasana. Lift up both your feet and just windshield wiper them left and right. Ouch, my fan hurts. Press the both feet on the ground. Okay, now let's try and bring both your feet together. Join them. Take your hands in a T shape. Press your chin down onto the mat. Okay, now your hands are in T shape, so that means the arms are perpendicular to your body. This is the left hand. Bring it in close to your shoulder. Alright, we're gonna stretch the shoulders right now. So use your hand to push and at the same time lift up your left foot, bend the knee and push completely so that the left foot comes to the opposite side, the right, and your knee is pointed up towards the ceiling. And breathe here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And return the left side of your body to the ground. Stretch out your left hand. Take your right in close to your shoulder. Lift up your lift up your right leg, bend the knee, and just push over to the left hand side. Breathe here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Return back down to the ground. make a fist with your palms and place them lying down on the mat at your groin area. So baby finger is at your groin and the thumb will be touching the mat. Okay, so this is where it goes. Bring it in, so you lift up your hips and tuck in your fists over there. Join both the feet together. Let's go for a locust pose. Rest your chin onto the mat. Inhale, lift up both legs as high as you can. Don't bend your knees. Breathing 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the feet down to the ground. Release your hands from underneath. Push yourself up. And lie down. Okay, so you lie down. You lie down like this, right? Okay, let's relax a little. So bend both knees. Left ankle placed on your right thigh above the knee. Alright, so this is the number 4 position, Kiao Ka. Okay, so left hand goes through the tunnel to meet your right hand behind your thigh, close to the top of your knee. Alright, we're going to inhale here and exhale, pull your right knee close to your chest while your left elbow pushes away your left knee. Yes. Okay, if you want, you can lift up the upper body for your nose to touch your feet. If you don't want to, you don't have to. And release the foot down to the ground. Bend both the knees, soles of the feet resting on the ground. This time around, your right ankle crosses over and you push down your right knee. Alright, yes. Right hand goes through the tunnel to meet your left hand behind your thigh, underneath the knee. Inhale here, exhale, pull closer to your chest. Option to take your head off or to rest it down on the mat. Breathing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release both feet down to the ground and relax. Now open up. So both knees are bent. Okay, open up both hands to the side in T shape. Windshield wiper your knees left and right. So first you have to open up your feet mat width apart. Then there will be effect, okay? And release. Stretch out both legs. This is the right knee. Hug the right knee to your chest. Use your left hand, which is the opposite of your right knee, right? To pull the right knee over to the left hand side. Now, what's remaining? The stretched out leg is the left leg, right? Bend the left leg at the knee to 90 degrees and find, using your right hand, find your left foot or ankle and toes and pull it closer to your glutes. Cat-tail stretch. Breathing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release everything back to the center. Straighten out both legs. Bend the left knee, hold catch of your shins and pull it closer to your chest. Use your right hand, pull the left knee over to the right hand side. Now, remaining leg, bend it at the knee. Use your left hand to find your toes of the remaining foot and pull it closer to your glutes. Try and keep your shoulder blade on the ground. So this is the cat-tail stretch. Breathing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release both feet down to the mat and relax. So in relaxation pose, you're in Shavasana. That means you're lying down on the mat like this. Okay, your heels are in, toes are out, palms facing upwards, and you close your eyes. So remain in that position. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Sink your body weight to the ground. Feel your body melting into the mat. Take a deep inhalation and a deep exhalation and relax. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Your body is relaxed, totally relaxed. Breathing in, breathing out. Getting ready for body movement. Wriggle the fingers, wriggle the toes. Interlace your fingers above your head, stretch out your legs, and enjoy a nice long stretch. On the exhalation, place the left palm on the abdomen and roll over to your right hand side. Enjoying the linear awareness. Every cell in your body is brought to balance, health, and perfection. Take a deep inhalation and a deep exhalation and relax. Getting ready to come up. Using both of your palms, push yourself up into a comfortable seated position. Rub the palms together to generate some heat. Inhale, place your warm palms on your eye sockets. Lift up the chin towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring the chin down to the chest. Take the palms away from your face and gently blink open your eyes, looking at your palms. Take your hands into prayer position and we say thank you for the time on the mat this morning. I hope you had fun. See you, Jasmine.